water?
Yeah, the other city. I know I'm not the only person in the world that feels like this, but
she a mom, baller, lifestyle, vlogger, toner, on it, yeah, toner, on it, you got it, flaunt it, yeah, this is the life, she do what she want, yeah, she living it right, she do what she want, yeah, she living it, yeah.
Hey y'all, so we back from getting my hair braided. This is the style. It's super duper different. It still has to like lay down. You see how like this is still like curving up, but it's like still new. So it's gonna take a while to like, you know, lay flat. But overall, I'm kind of happy with it. It's different. I know it's gonna take me a minute to get used to it, but I think this is perfect for the trip. Like just to get up and go type flow. And then I'm just like, I'm the type of person, like, I like to try new things. I hate doing everything that everybody else do. Of course, when I was in there, like, everybody was getting the knotless braids. And I just felt like this is a style. This is not exactly what I wanted. I'll insert the video of what I actually wanted. But it's close to it. Like, really, really close to it. And they did a pretty good job. I'm going to put some of the, like, the beads on it, the gold beads, so that way to like zhuzh it up a little bit. But I think once it's real, like she put the hot water on it, but it's still like, it's not gonna like lay. Maybe if I get in the shower, it'll like lay, you know. But I don't know, it's something different, y'all, which I think. And then I'm, you know, gotta do my makeup and earrings and everything, so you know, I think it's cool. I think it's different. Hey guys, me and Jazz on the flights. Too cute. So we'll see what's on today.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears before they go. And I'm thinking about you. Oh, no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. You, no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about it? Do you?
Y'all, so this is the food. I ate a little bit earlier, but I didn't eat that much. So
Hey, Mommy,
this is how the food is going. It's just a piece of ham, some green beans, some mashed potatoes, and a piece of chicken. And I think this is sweet potato pie. So let's see. I tasted mashed potatoes earlier, so it was good. It's alright. You can tell it comes straight from the box. The green beans are al dente.
Mommy, the boat moving. The boat moving, Mommy.
Yes, the boat moving. Not too close. Come back over here.
Think the other water?
Yeah, the other city. Okay, y'all, so
All right, we playing. No. Look at a family picture.
hey y'all, so we back in the room. I took Ja to the pool.
See what?
And
Guys, what?
he said, I want to go back to the room. And it's like 6 o'clock, but I am...
And see the water.
Can I talk to my camera?
Oh, like.
So anywho, yeah, so we are back in the room. It's about 6 o'clock. What did we do so far? So I didn't even get a chance to talk to y'all really good. So yeah, my flight was at 7 o'clock in the morning. Pluses and minuses about those early morning flights. I just find out the early morning flights always kind of like are hardly ever delayed out of JFK for some reason. Our flight was on time.
You'll see you guys.
And everything went well. It was like packed. They actually was offering people like $1,000 to get off the boat. I mean, off to get off of the flight. If it wasn't for the fact that I just didn't want to like chance it, because I think the next flight they was offering left at 11, so that means it would have got us here around 11, 12, 1. So probably we wouldn't got here till like 2, and then I think that was like the deadline to be here. So I was like, yeah, nah.
Guys, you'll see you.
But if it wasn't for that, I would have already took that money, and me and Job would have enjoyed that little extra $1,000 or whatever. So the flight was great. Josh slept like the majority of the flight. He slept like 2 hours, so that was good.
Hi, guys.
And so that was good. We got here. We was able to get on the boat immediately. The room wasn't, so I would say we got checked in around 11. And then we didn't get our room until like 1. So we went and ate and walked around a little bit. I just had like, it was just a little uncomfortable for me because I had like our carry-on stuff with me. And then, of course, he wanted to go to the pool. But like the weather out here, it's not all that, all that nice. You said that already. It's not all that nice. So,
bye.
He wanted to go to the pool, but we had to wait for our luggage to get delivered. And they didn't deliver our luggage till damn near 4 o'clock. So I'm cruising with Royal Caribbean. I never cruised with them before. This ship is okay. I think this is like one of their older ships, so it's kind of a lot of stuff is outdated. But I would say the room we have is pretty decent. It's not, I didn't get like a fancy room because it's just me and him. And when he get older, then I'll get the better rooms. You know what I'm saying? This is good enough just for us. He's 4. I went and registered him for daycare because at least one of these days I need like some time to myself, like even if it's just to do something like go to the adult pool and sit in there. So that's pretty cool. Like tonight is the first night, so they only had a slot, so they have it in like slots. So like tonight is 7 to 10 and then 10 to 1. The one that's 10 to 1 you have to pay $10 an hour for, right? And then tomorrow, which is a day we're at a port, she said that they have a slot from 9 to 5, y'all. 9 to 5. So if you wanted to like get off the boat and just not have to take the kid with you or the kids with you and just go and like explore, you can do that. So I think she said they had a slot for 9 to 5. Then there's like a 10 to something, like only 2 slots. So it's cool. Like I'm like, this is nice. And if you're late picking them up, it's like $1 each minute you're late. They have like
hi guys, you have candy?
Yeah, they have like a casino on board, of course, just like the regular stuff. So I was like, maybe one night. I just don't know if they have like a club here. I'm quite sure they do. But maybe one night I can maybe go to the club for like that time slot. 10 to 1 is like perfect for me. I think other than that, I'm good. I'm just really tired. We've been up since 3 o'clock, and that was a lot. Like, this is the first time like I've been able to travel with him like this. We're on a plane and like our luggage. I think I overpacked a little bit because I just wanted to make sure we had everything. I didn't want to come out here and have to buy anything. And but it's good that I got to see, like, especially like with cruising, what I need. It's just kind of good for me and my particular situation, being a single mom, and especially like if I decide I want to go out. The other thing, y'all, I'm trying to like this hairstyle. I'm really trying to like it. It's not like it's so bad. I think it's just like I'm so used to having my hair long, and it's not long. It's very when she first like I'm gonna put in a video of the hairstyle that I wanted.
Watch out.
It was like they were struggling trying to figure out if they could do it at all, so I just wanted to kind of like get them to execute it as much as possible. It's not horrible. I'm gonna finish putting some more of the jewels in it, but my hair is just like really tight. So and then in the back, you see, I don't know if you could see it on camera, but basically like you see how it's bent a little bit. So they sew like fresh. Sometimes like braids, certain braided hairstyles, it takes a while to like marinate. Then I don't know, I just feel kind of, I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at hairstyles, especially different hairstyles, but then some of them I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? And then maybe I need to beat my face some too. So anyway, we just chilling in the room right now. I really want to go get something to eat. I'm like this close and taking him to the daycare and just like go sit at the bar and have a couple of drinks. But then I'm like, listen, I just had me a glass of Prosecco. I'm like, he could come with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that he don't listen. Like, it's like I just want a couple of hours of just peace, because all day long he wasn't listening. Whether we was at the airport, whatever, he just wasn't listening. So you should see how he looking at me. Jaja. He was bad all day. So, but he did really good on the flight. He was asleep like for 2 hours. So, but anyway, whether I decide to drop him at what?
I want some more candy.
No, not right now. You need to eat some food.
Look, the big boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big boat. Mommy, I want to fish in.
You want to go fishing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Let's go inside.
Go ahead, go run down. Not too far.
You have candy?
Why are you always asking for candy? You're greedy.
I'ma tell you this one time. Boy, I want it to be mine. Can I come see you now? Can I lay with you outside? Can I touch your lips with mine? 'Cause I need it now. Don't wanna leave it.
Say thank you.
The pigs eat carrots?
Yeah. You scared?
No, no.
Go ahead. You scared? Look. Give it to him. Go closer. Go ahead. Give it to him. Look. Give this one. No, don't throw it. Look. Look, he's showing you.
Oh, the pigs eat carrots.
Hurry up.
Oh!
Oh, you a bully. You see how he bullied that one?
It's only this one.
All right, next time. Come on.
Bye-bye,
Hey y'all, so we are on Pig Island. We're about to feed the pigs. The ride from the cruise to this island was probably about 30 minutes. It was a pretty long ride. I was like, damn, are we ever gonna get there? But once you hear your hair, it's pretty crowded, but not crazy though. It's like still really thing. So I booked my excursion on Get Your Guide. Download the app and use them wherever you go in the world. I think they have services all over the world. So I didn't even know they had one here until I think I was watching a TikTok or Instagram, and I saw that they had Get Your Guide here. So to come to Pig Island, I believe it was like $100. That's not including the food. So once you get here, they have like a little buffet. Be careful on that rock, Jaja. And they just had like chicken and rice and macaroni, little standard kind of like West Indian food. It was okay. I ate, because to be honest with y'all, like I'm already tired of that cruise food already. Like that buffet and all that. Maybe I need to go to a specialty restaurant, but I don't want to spend the money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we doing right now. All he want to do is pick up the sand and throw it in the water. That's all he want to do. So it's around 1 o'clock now. We feed the pigs at 1:30. Then we leave from here at 2:30, and we got to be back on our ship by 4:30. So yeah. But it's so beautiful here. Like the water is crystal clear. It's so pretty. Like this is probably why they tell you to come to these islands. They always take you out to the further islands to snorkel and do all that stuff, because it's more prettier here. But that's it. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish sitting here, have my feet in the water. Oh, that's another thing. The water is cold, y'all. Not freezing, but cold. So yeah, see ya in a sec.
Okay, guys, those who want to catch the ship and dive, you're ready to catch it now. This is going about to close. Once you catch the ship and dive, catch it before the ship closes. You can take it to the...
This is scary. Yo, these shits is scary. Come over here. Come over here.
Why?
Because I told you come over. Yeah. As he hurt his foot. He hurt his foot. Yeah. I just told you why. He got a boo-boo. Where you going? Where you about to go? Huh? Where you going? Hey y'all, so it's about 8 o'clock and I am in the adult area. It's just, I think they have like jacuzzis and stuff in here. But anywho, I dropped Mr. Man off at the nursery at 7 o'clock, y'all. It was time. It was time. It was time. It was time for me to take him to the nursery. It was definitely time. Damn, I don't know what the hell I did to my finger because this shit hurt. You know how you like grab something and just pull your skin too much? It hurt. Off the nail bed. Just realized they said this is an adult area, but these mad kids walking in here. Anywho, you know, not shocking. So yeah, I dropped him off. I told him I told him I was kind of threatening him about going to the nursery all day. I was like, if you don't listen, you're going to the nursery. And he was like, no, I don't want to go. So only reason why he went is because I said if he go, then I would let him go to the arcade for like and play like 3 games. So whatever. So I just been relishing it. So far it's been an hour. He went right in too. And child, why was it a whole line of people dropping off their kids? Because it starts at 7. The second session starts from 7 to 10. Child, it was a whole line of people dropping their kids off. Okay, it's for 3 hours, and then I believe they have 10 p.m. to 1, and I believe that's the one you have to pay for. I forgot how much it is an hour, but it's cheap. Yeah, so I just went to dinner at the buffet area. I didn't even get a chance to like vlog because I was just trying to enjoy my moment. So I did not get the drink package because I just feel like I don't drink enough to have that package. The only thing I paid for was a case of water to be delivered to my room. So FYI for people that's taking cruises, well, I know about Royal Caribbean, and I'm quite sure all of them do it. If you want water placed in your room, of course you have to pay. Just order it on the app, because everyone gets the app when you're going on a cruise. And then if you drink water, because you don't want to have to keep going to the cafeteria or whatever every time you're thirsty. You know what I'm saying? So I drink a lot of water, so that's why it's in my room. But I said all that to say, when I went to the cafe, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a glass of Prosecco. So the bartender was like, why don't you just buy a bottle? And I was like, buy a bottle? He was like, yeah, today they running a special 40% off, like, the wines. So I was like, oh, really? I was like, how much is a bottle? He was like, oh, a bottle is $28. So I was like, yeah, because one glass of Prosecco is $10, because I had one the other day. So, and I didn't sneak any like liquor on board. I could have bought a bottle of Prosecco with me, but I started running out of space in my suitcase. So I was just like, you know what, whatever. I don't drink as much as I used to. So plus I got him, so it's like, whatever. But yeah, the trip to see the pigs was really cute. It was really, really cute. The island was gorgeous. Of course I had to just like really I'm not gonna see me vlog as much because I have to pay extra special attention to Ja. Like, he hasn't been listening this whole trip. That's another reason why he's in a nursery. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we're away, we're in another country, we're on a ship, it's like, my kneesy, like, you need to pay attention and listen. You're not listening. He's jumping, he's running ahead of me, jumping down a staircase, he's skipping like 3 stairs, like, wilding, y'all, wilding. So today is just, for cruise day, is the day 2, but like tomorrow, like, we cruising all day. I think he's going back to the nursery, and that session is 11 to 4. So I was like, yeah, I think he might do that. So that way, I haven't been to the pool yet by myself. I haven't went into the pool today when we went to the island. I didn't really get in the water besides. So when you go to feed the pigs, they want you to feed the pigs in the water. I don't know why. I guess because it's hot. And not to mention, y'all, they said that this is their winter, but it's still hot. Like, when we went to that island, it was hot. Like, not burning hot, but it was hot to the point where you see this little scalp area, it was on fire. So I had to put like a towel over my head to make sure that shit didn't burn my scalp, and I had the audacity to grease my scalp before I left today, so my scalp was on fire. So as hot as it was, Ja was sweating. I was so happy that I had that sun hat on him. He had on like a scuba. He has like, I like buying kids the scuba like swimsuits, like the piece, because it just shields them from that much sun. Of course, I sprayed him down with SPF, but he was still sweating. And so anyway, back to the pigs. They want you to feed the pigs in the water, and it was like, oh, get in the water, get deeper. So I'm in the water up to my damn waist, and they was like, oh, go back more. So you know damn well Ja couldn't stand up in the shit. So of course I had to hold him. Then we feeding the pigs carrots or whatever. Of course, I didn't get a chance to vlog it because I was in the water, and then he was, for some reason, he was scared of the water. But when we're home at our beach, he wants to keep running in the water, whatever. So he was doing that, and then so anyway, yeah, I had to hold him while I'm like waist deep in water to try to feed the pigs. This one lady was like, why do I have to be this deep in the water? I was like, same thing with me, like, you know what I'm saying? So then we get out. I said, all right, I'm getting out. I'm not doing that. So Josh feeding the pigs, but like, you know, they had baby pigs and big pigs, but the big pigs was like mad aggressive. So like towards the end, Ja was feeding the pigs, and like the bigger one ran up on him. So girl, he had a hissy fit. He started bawling out, crying. I'm like, oh my God, so embarrassing. Because all the other little kids, well, they were older, but he probably was like the youngest one there. I was actually shocked that they let him come, but listen, it is what it is. So anyway, he came out, stopped him from crying. Then he was like, I'm scared. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we got out the water. We went to they have like a little restaurant, and like they play music and stuff like that. So we went in there to wait for our boat to leave and to go back to the cruise dock, because it takes 30 minutes to get from the cruise dock to that pig island. So there are different swimming with pigs companies. Some of them is on different islands. The name of the company that we went with was called Sandy Point. I think Sandy Point, but I booked it through Get Your Guide. So FYI, Get Your Guide was the cheapest place that I saw, where they picked you up from the cruise port, because some of them you have to meet them different places. So you just have to make sure you read the fine print. And all it included was the trip to the island back and forth, and then swimming with the pigs. It did not include food. I did end up buying some food there. Damn, I missed bad vlogging. I ended up buying a plate of food there. It was like $25, and you get a free drink. The food was, you know what I'm saying? But to me at that time, it was a little bit better than the cruise food, because I'm over it. It's day 2, and I'm over it. And I don't want to pay for the specialty restaurants. So, anywho, but the food was, like I said, on the island was okay. You know, I had barbecue chicken. The only thing that was really, really good to me was they fried fish. That was good. But they made you like a plate of food. And the plantains was busting too. The plantains was busting. And then so we left, and on the way back, I'm so like sad that I didn't get a chance to vlog. But the guy, one of the captains that was taking us back, he took us by where all the celebrity homes were and told us whose house was which, and I could not vlog it because Ja was asleep in my arms. So I really wish I would have been able to capture that for y'all, because I mean, we saw Rihanna's house, we saw Jay-Z and Beyonce's house, we saw Oprah Winfrey house, we saw Michael Jordan house, and it's kind of cool the way they are. Like, so basically all of them is next to each other. So we get to see like their houses and everything. That was so nice. We seen, I think he had Shakira, Michael Jordan, the guy that owns Starbucks. Like, I was like, this is dope. Like, he took us, over there really quickly on the way back, and then we was like kind of rushing because we needed to be, basically our ship was leaving at 4:30, and we got we got back around 3:30. So, and you still have to go through security and all that stuff to get back to the cruise dock. So they made sure we got back on time, because they know like what boat leaves when. But that's about it, y'all. Like I said, I just kind of needed to take a little moment, like I said, even if it's just for a couple of hours. And then tomorrow I'm probably gonna let him go longer, and then tomorrow I'll probably like go to the pool, and like maybe, I don't know if I want to go to the gym, but It's just crazy. Crazy. But anyway, y'all, I'm still not feeling it here. I'm considering when I get back to take it out. I mean, one guy, not to say that I give a fuck about guys' opinion, but one guy in the Bahamas was like, oh, that's so nice, or whatever. But I don't know, y'all. I just feel like ugly with this hairstyle. I don't know. I know I need to stay away from all the long hair and all that, but like this, I haven't even taken no pictures, nothing, because the only way y'all gonna see this here is in a vlog. Because I think when I get back, it is coming out. And I know y'all probably like, yo, it's not even that bad, but I think what it is that A, the braids are not laying the way I want to lay, and B, I'm used to having long hair, and this is just not flattering to me. And then I was talking to my aunt, she was like, don't put too much of those beads in it. But, ooh, I really think when I get back, I'm taking this out. I don't know, y'all. Anywho, let me, oh, and another thing I was going to, oh yeah, well, I think I said that already, but let me finish drinking wine, because I think I only have like 2 hours left, and I really kind of wanted to go and look, and I might do that in a minute. As you can see, I don't know if y'all can see in the background, but they have a movie on outside. I think it's Venom. So every night they put a new movie on. So I don't know if I should go and like walk around and just try to socialize. I don't know, because I think the clubs or the bars or whatever where everybody be, I think that don't open up until like later on, and by then I'll be done pick him up. Plus I'm tired. Like that excursion today was kind of tiring, like just paying attention and laser focus in the heat and stuff. So, well, anyway, Ja took his bath, I took my bath. I just don't know if he's gonna be hungry. Probably should make him a plate before I pick him up. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next clip. So today I have French toast. And Jaja's eating his little donut.
Hi guys.
And then I have that over there as well.
Hi guys.
Jaja. No, this is the promenade, y'all.
Hi guys. Mommy eating some ice cream.
Anything else you want, sir?
I eat my popcorn, guys.
Okay. Hey y'all, this avocado toast slaps. And it has like tangerines and grapefruit on it. Slap. Alright guys, so we made it to Coco Cay. This is the island here. When we first got here, it was a little rainy, but it looks like the sun is coming out now. Hey y'all, so it is day 4. We are at the port at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, whatever. I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to get off the ship, because I don't know, it's nothing, I don't see anything on the island that I really want to do. I was thinking that maybe me and Ja could have went to the beach for maybe like an hour, which it's, at this time, it's about, I think it's about 12, almost 12 o'clock. So we may get off the ship. We leave the port at 5 o'clock. So I'm thinking maybe we can go out on the beach for like an hour and come back or whatever. I don't know. I feel like the Bahamas was like good enough for us, like as far as island life is concerned. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of realized that I would prefer to be like on the Bahamas where there's like culture and stuff. Like here, it's literally just an island specifically for the cruise ship. So it's no kind of culture, nothing going on. So I'm like, so yeah, so I'm going back and forth. Ja is at the nursery again. He actually wanted to go because, you know, they got all kinds of toys and it's so cute in there. Like, they really do activities with the kids and stuff like that, and, you know, whatever. So, but I just been in I dropped him off around 9:30. It's 12 now. I had sat out on the deck and I just was like scrolling through my phone and drinking my coffee. I came back to the room. I kind of straightened up a little bit, and then I started packing because tomorrow is time to go back home. I'm a little bit ready to go home, but then not really, because it's back to the hustle and bustle. It's so cold. I just looked at the weather. It's like 20 degrees and it's 75 here. That's like a 50-degree difference. So that's that. And so I just wanted to kind of like give you guys like a very like vulnerable moment for me on this cruise. And this is not just the cruise, but it's just like another kind of eye-opening way for me. And I feel like I'm gonna cry a little bit, but sorry, I'm just trying to get it out. I know I'm not the only person in the world that feels like this. Sorry. Wait. I know I'm not the only person in the world that feels like this, but I don't deserve to be single. I don't. I know that God has a plan for me. It's alone, and I don't want God to ever think that I'm not grateful for this. And I've been thanking him because, to be honest, y'all, like, a couple of days before the trip, I was gonna cancel the trip because I felt like I just didn't have the money to go. And I originally booked this trip. Let me tell you how things happened. I figured because Job was out of school, we should go away and do something, you know, just to break up the monopoly. And I want to start building these memories with him. And so when I booked the trip, I wasn't paying attention when I booked it for some reason. And I know I know everything happened for a reason. So when I first booked it, initially I was supposed to be booking it from New York or from Jersey, basically New York. And so that I don't have to worry about like the airline fees. So when I booked it and it went through, I look back and I'm like, oh my God, like I booked it from Fort Lauderdale. So I was called immediately, and for some reason I could not get a rep. Then when I finally got a rep, he was like, oh, it's not showing up, so just call back in a couple of hours. So I was like, okay, cool. So of course the couple of hours came and went, because I think that day, I don't remember what day it was, but I wasn't home. I was out, so I forgot. A couple of days later, I called back and they was like, you know, you can't change. Well, I asked them, can they change it from Fort Lauderdale to Newark, because they had the exact cruise from Newark. And he was like, well, we can change it, but it's gonna cost basically like $1,000 to change it. So I'm like, all right, cool, like forget it. Because when I booked the trip, Ja was cruising for free. So I was like, all right. So now I'm like, I gotta look for flights. I look for flights. Now I have to pay Ja, like he's like a regular person. So his ticket, my ticket. from here, you know, New York to Fort Lauderdale, I was able to charge it on my credit card with the skin of my teeth. So, but I always say that, like, if God if it's meant for you, it'll work out. And it did. I got my airline ticket and I was able to choose the flights that I wanted to choose, the airline and everything like that. I booked everything, and then of course coming closer and closer to the time for us to leave, I was supposed to do my taxes much earlier than I did, but I do my own taxes, so I was kind of taking my time. And then finally I'm like, let me just finish this up, because maybe I can use, you know, some of my tax money as spending money, or just to have that security blanket. I finalized my taxes on the 6th of February. We were leaving on the 17th. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely not going to get that money before I leave. The 2 weeks before we left, I just felt like everything just crashing on me. Bills, the rent went up, to this, to that. Like, I mean, to the point where we were so broke, I was just like, literally going into like our piggy bank, taking money out, you know, just trying to like survive or whatever, really basic stuff. So I was cool. I was, you know, sitting around and I'm like, yo, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this trip. But I was thinking about, even if I cancel, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna have to pay that bill. So I was like, all right, let me call my friend, one of my friends that I know, that if I tell her about it, she gonna be like, don't go, you know, go ahead and go. So I'm like praying, asking God to bless me, God, please just send me a blessing, just so we can have like that cushion, like, you know, for error. So so the week is going by, I put away the money that I knew I needed without a shadow of a doubt. So that Friday, last week Friday, I got paid on a Friday, and I had plans. I said, I'm gonna get up in the morning, I'm gonna get my feet done and put the money away, right? So I you know, I get paid, go about my merrily little way, and then I get home after getting my feet done, stuff like that, and I just check my account and I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm thinking it's a mistake. Like, I see a payment coming in, a payment amount coming in. So I looked, I'm like, let me check the credentials, and without a shadow of a doubt, y'all, it was my taxes, my federal. And I had opted to receive my federal income, 5 days early. That came in, and I was just like praising God in the elevator, y'all, because that's when I seen it. So that, if it wasn't for us having that extra money, like, just to, you know, have a cushion and do anything extra, that's why we was able to go to feed the pigs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, wow. And it just gave me more comfort to, like, you know, it's not like I wanted to do anything extravagant or whatever. I already paid for this trip, and that's a blessing within itself, you know what I'm saying? To have this moment with my son and to be able to take this trip. Like, I know millions and millions of single moms that can't even do this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want God to think that I'm ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful, but it just, like, I know that, like, again, I know I'm not the only woman in the world that feels like this, but you come on these trips and you see all the families together, the mother, the father, and just have a partner in your life. It just kind of, like, you know, it you're supposed to be sitting here enjoying your trip, and I don't know if it's the devil or not, but then you feel like this, like, damn, you know, and it's just reality. I mean, I feel it everywhere I go with y'all, like, whether it's we're going to Chuck E. Cheese, any type of place I take him to where, you know, other kids and their families are there, it just kind of, like, sucks then it make it matters worse is that he's like, where's my dad and all that stuff. So it's kind of like he sees the family dynamics and he's like, where is like my family dynamic? You know what I'm saying? Even though he's like 4, it's like they still know. And by the grace of God, this trip he hasn't said anything like that, because I just think, I don't know, I guess he just feel like it's normal because we always alone. But this shit makes you feel like crap. And then people that are in relationships and they married or been in long-term relationships, like they always be like, oh, you'll find someone. And it's just like, I just don't know, because I've been dating for the last couple of years and I could barely get someone to buy me a free cup of water. So it's really hard to see or think that that will ever happen. And like I said, I don't deserve to be single. And I know everybody has their story, because I hear stories about people saying, well, it's not all that great cracked up to be in a relationship, you know, but you know, and I know that. And I know that the reason why I am single is because I'm not a doormat and I'm not a punching bag. And I'm not saying every man is like that. But the ones I've come across, you know, that have tried to, you know, emotionally abuse or just be downright disrespectful, is something that I don't think I would ever tolerate in my entire life. I never did and I never will. I know everybody make mistakes and everybody's still growing and learning, but I mean, I'm 42, so everybody that I'm dating, I would think have some sort of common sense, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it sucks. But I just wanted to have that vulnerable moment and let y'all know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling other things too, but I'm just not going to go into that because I just think that makes things 10 times worse. But it's real. Loneliness is real. But I still feel like I'm not gonna allow somebody to disrespect me and then gaslight me and make it seem like, oh, well, you're getting an attitude. And it's not that I'm getting an attitude. It's just that I have boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect me over and over again. And just for the sake of saying that I'm in a relationship, because if that's the case, I wouldn't be single. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty of people that I could have just stayed with, you know what I'm saying? But I don't tolerate disrespect. And I have a child that's looking at me. And as a man, I don't want my future person to think that it's okay to disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Let me go and have lunch and then figure out if we're gonna go to the beach. And I'll see y'all in the next clip. Go ahead, you could go.
Mommy, I want to go with you.
All right, go ahead. Yes. You want me to go with you? You're not going to be scared, right? okay.
Yeah.
Y'all, so we on the beach. We've been here for about almost 2 hours. Ja is... Get that cup. Get the cup. See what I mean? Hurry up and get the cup. We'll go in there. Hurry up, get it. Yeah, so we are on the Coco Cay, but we're on Chill Island. I think this is side is called.
There's no birds, guys. There's no birds.
Josh said there's no birds, guys. And so all these beach chairs are free. And the umbrellas. And it's mad of them. It's massive. There are other side of the beach that you have to pay for. Or whatever. Including in your package, whatever you decide. But this to me is like... This is a no-brainer. You ain't got to be spending all your money on nothing. So... Yeah, it's about almost 3:30. It's looking like it's about to rain. We didn't get off the boat.
I got it. I got the water.
Okay. We didn't get off the boat until like 1:40, something like that. Because I picked him up from the nursery around 1. So we had to come and change. And when we got back to the room, the cleaners was in there, so I had to let them finish. And to me, this is the perfect time to come to beat that rush, because everybody that was rushing off the boat probably went back to the boat the time we got off. So yeah, I'm just sitting here. Look at her little butt. I'm just sitting here and chilling while he playing the sand, and I got me an expensive ass rum punch. I want to say that rum punch was, let's just say it was $20. So FYI, they got like little shopping areas and all that stuff here. They got like cabanas over there. But when I was looking at the pricing for the cabanas and stuff, it was crazy. Don't mind my lips, y'all. And then I had the nerve to go closer. So yeah, y'all, that's it. We just chilling on the beach. And yeah. So yeah, we probably stay here for like another 20 minutes or so, because see those clouds right there? You see those clouds? And then we're gonna go back on the boat. So see you in the next clip. You lost it? I knew you was. That's why I told you not to put it in there. You're polluting the water. No. No more cup. Because we're about to leave in a little while.